This video goes over integer addition and subtraction. First off, integers are positive and negative whole numbers, so there's no decimals, no fractions. Usually when people say integers, they're actually talking about negative numbers, or else they would just say whole numbers, right? So when you're dealing with integers, there's gonna be negative numbers, usually. So positive and negative whole numbers, let's start with, so usually there's only one sign. If I have positive and a positive, like 5 plus 3, right? Now obviously we know this is 8 in our head, but I just want to focus on if a number doesn't have a sign in front of it, the sign is assumed to be positive. So really this is positive 5 and positive 3. Now my cheat sheet is, if you're looking at the two numbers, right, they have one sign. If the signs are the same, we add. If the signs are not the same, we subtract. So in this case, the signs are both positive, they're the same, so we add 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, like if I have 5 minus 3, right, then again, the 5 is positive, the 3 is negative. Here, we have positive and negative, the signs are opposite, so we subtract. So this is 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. If I have negative 5 plus 3, again, we have opposite signs. 5 is negative, 3 is positive. Signs are opposite, we need to subtract. Now when we subtract, we do the big one minus the smaller one, bigger absolute value. And then we get 2. And then we look at here, right? Which one is it more positive or more negative, right? The 5 is more negative than the 3 is positive. So if I'm more negative than I am positive, my answer is going to be negative, right? The reverse was true if it was 5 or positive. The reverse would have been this one, right? Positive 5 minus 3. Right here, the 5 is more positive than the 3 is negative. So our answer is positive 2. And then we have negative 5 minus 3. Again, we lock the number in. We lock the number in with the sign in front of it. So you have negative 5. You can treat this as minus 3 or negative 3. That doesn't really matter if we're doing this method. We have minus, minus, or negative, negative. They have the same signs. That means we add. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. And notice how both of these are negative. So if they're both negative, then the answer is not 8, but negative 8, because they're going the same direction on the number line. Okay, sometimes there's going to be double signs. So if there are double signs, for example, if I have 5 plus negative 3. Here we have a double sign, right? If we have two signs next to each other, we still use the same thing, right? Are these two signs the same or opposite? Well, these two signs are opposite signs. So that means we replace them with a subtraction. So we combine, or make this better, we combine these two signs into a minus, because opposite signs make a minus. So rewrite this as 5 minus 3, and that's equal to 2. If I have negative 5 plus negative 3, again, I have a double sign here. If I have a double sign, I'm going to rewrite it as a single sign. These double signs are opposite, so I'm going to rewrite it as a minus. And minus. So that minus 5 minus 3. Now we're at single signs. Now the signs of the two numbers are the same. So I add them. 5 plus 3 is 8. And then because they're both negative, my answer is negative 8. And then comes the hardest or trickiest one. 5 minus negative 3. So the double negative. If we have minus minus, two signs next to each other, they are the same. So we replace with an addition. Minus minus is plus, so this is 5 plus 3, which is just 8. And last but not least, we have negative 5 minus negative 3. In this case, we have a double sign again. But these double signs are the same, so I replace it with an addition. So this is negative 5 plus 3. 5 is negative, 3 is positive. Now the signs are opposite, so I will subtract the numbers. 5 minus 3 is 2, and then the 5 is more negative than the 3 is positive, so my answer will be negative 2. All right, good luck on practice.